Hey guys, I finally got around. I wanted to show you Roger Lovins' new hot knife set, um, and then tell you a little bit about it. I don't want to get into the debate again about what's the best set of color changing knives to use. This really is the best set. I mean, if you want a very professional look, Roger's knives are the standard as far as I'm concerned right now. But anyway, regardless, let me show you this set of knives, what it comes with, and what's special about it, okay? So anyway, what I have here is a beautiful pearl knife. And if you take this knife, touch the back of your knuckle, run it through your hand, it'll actually change colors. It changes to red. Now, a lot of people think, wait a minute, I didn't really know what was going to happen. So look, we'll do it again, but this time we'll just give it a spin. And you know, it actually changes back to white. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. They don't really change colors. You see, I'm using misdirection. I actually have two knives, okay? And when you don't watch me, I'm switching it for the knife, another knife, I should say, that's in my pocket. And that's really all there is to the color changing knife trick. Now, interestingly enough, you can do an even stranger trick using both knives. So you have a white and a red. Now, if I reach in and remove, well, let's say I remove the red one, okay? That, of course, leaves the white one over here, but I want you to watch. If I just give a shake like this, the red one is back over here, and you guessed it, the white is back in my right hand. Anyway, that's one of the things that comes with the new hot knife set. It's just a classic color-changing set of knives, and what you have one solid red knife, which, by the way, is just a beautiful blood red. This alone makes me want to carry just this set. It really is nice. And then, of course, it comes with a color changer, which is his classic white pearl, and, of course, red on the other side. By the way, this white pearl matches his last set of knives, which was a classic 3-knife set, which came with a stag handle. If you add this knife to that, that allows you to do what I think is one of the greatest routines of all time. That's by Scotty York. He put out a set of knives that, was a nice set, but much cheaper than these. And there's also a beautiful Ascanio routine, which you would need this knife for. So it's a perfect match for that last set. And there's not many of those left either, guys. So if you didn't get a set of those, I still have a few of those. I think Roger probably does too. But let's talk about that hot knife, because that's the one everyone's very excited about. There's been a lot of these made. Never has there been one made like this. Most of the ones that have been made have looked very just amateur, very rough the way they're put together. This is as smooth as a baby's bottom. You cannot feel any seams. Look at that. It is just as smooth as can be. The way they've made it, they poured the colors, and then after they've poured them and glued them, then they're going to sand, and then they buff it. So it is absolutely flawless. It's just beautiful. And then the force color on this knife is the red, okay? Just like your classic hot rod. But also another thing Roger did, which is great, he also made it so you can force the white knife. So then if you want to do it again and do a knife switch, you can end up where it changes to white, okay? Very good idea, okay? So in other words, you do this trick, change it to red, then change it back to this, and then if you want, you can switch knives and change it to a white. The routine I've always liked with the hot knife, kind of silly, but people like it. I come out and I talk about in the early 1900s and into the 40s and 50s, it was very fashionable to have a dress pocket knife that you wore with your suits. And most men would like to have a knife that matched either their shirt or their tie. So that if you wear a lot of different colors, that requires a lot of knives. Unless, of course, you are a magician and you have one of these magic knives. Because you see, this knife has a lot of different colors on it. And let's just randomly pick a number between 1 and 6. And what do you, oh, you said number 4? Okay. So we'll count. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's say you're wearing a red tie. All you have to do is put it in your hand, touch the back of your knuckle, and that knife is ready to go with your red tie, and you'll look like a man of fashion. When you get home that night, of course, all you want to do is give it a spin, and it goes back to where it was before, and you're ready to change it to any color you want for whatever tie or shirt you're wearing. Anyway, guys, there's Roger went overboard with these. These are gorgeous, and I know for a fact there's only 400 sets in the world, and they are not going to be around long. So if you want to treat yourself to something very nice, this set of knives is just absolutely gorgeous. It belongs in every knife collector's collection. You can get them from me on my website. It's MikeHummerMagic.com. They are $150, and that is a bargain for a quality knife, okay? Anyway, thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys, and I hope I get some orders from you guys, okay? All right, have a good day.